All right, so now we move into a new category.
This
yes?
is the things that don't seem as they are.
Yeah, this is a cool week.
Yeah.
Because this is things. So, well, I'll let you take this
Yes.
one because So there's three
Actually,
things in this
yes.
photo. Okay.
So, here we have DracoRex Hogwartsia. So we're going from left to right. DracoRex Hogwartsia, Stygimog spinifer, and Pachycephalosaurus wyomiensis. These are three pachycephalosaurs, the boneheads, that lived in western North America 66 million years ago. This is like T-Rex and Triceratops. This is like they lived with them, same place, same time. So they have three unique names. Why is that? DracoRex, his name means Dragon of Hogwarts. Yes, it's named after Harry Potter. Stygimog means Horned Demon from the River of Death. Why? Because they like edgy names, apparently. And then Pachycephalosaurus just means thick-headed lizard, because it's a Pachycephalosaur has a thick head. And yes, we have done studies, and the current theory is that they did use it to ram, like bighorn sheep. It's up for debate still, but some recent studies have started leaning that that is actually true. But there's still debate, so give it a month and it'll change. If you're into dinosaurs, get used to it. I'm sorry. I know it sucks, but it's life. Anyway, yeah. And also, wyomiensis from Pachycephalosaurus means it's also found in Wyoming. I know, that's crazy, right? But anyway, yeah. So, as you've noticed, as they grow, as the things get bigger, they tend to have more of a dome and less spikes, which is interesting. Then you start to think about it. Wouldn't that make sense if it grew up like that? Like, let's say it had spikes, and then the dome grew up, so when it was adult for headbutting, it had the dome. And that's what scientists eventually realized. So, I'm sorry, you've been tricked. There are not three species here. There is only one. These are all Pachycephalosaurus. And we figured out these are just different life stages. This has happened before. For example, with Nanotyrannus and Tyrannosaurus. But not all species are like that. But yes, so we have actually combined these species into one.
Very cool. So when they were younger, they had more spikes, maybe just to defend themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
It was just kind of it developing.
Yeah.
And then eventually those spikes either wore down or were consumed by the dome
and
itself.
There's still spikes around the skull of a Pachycephalosaurus,
Yeah,
but they're more like stubs at that point.
Yeah. So, very cool. Now, where, when?
Hell Creek Formation, so Montana and Wyoming 65 million years ago.
Okay.
66, sorry.
Okay.
Dinosaurs were like 66, not 65. They told you again, yeah.
Habitat?
Marshlands.
Marshlands, okay.
And, okay, I know they live in Wyoming, but Hell Creek was in Montana.
Okay.
I should specify that. And Hell Creek is T-Rex, Triceratops, and Kylosaurus, you know, the famous ones.
And how big were these?
I don't know off the top of my head. They're larger than a person. I'll look it up real quick.
They're not like T-Rex size.
No. I don't think they're actually taller than a person.
So more like a Velociraptor height.
No, taller than that.
Oh, taller than Velociraptor. Okay.
They're bigger than people, but
oh, that's right. Velocirapter were actually very tiny, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe you're thinking of the Jurassic Park Velociraptor.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park
Deinonychus.
ones. Yeah.
Over 4 meters long. They're shorter than a person.
Okay.
They're believed to have weighed up to 990 pounds.
Okay.
14.5 feet long.
Okay.
To like the tallest point of them, probably no more than 1.5 meters.
Okay.
So not huge, but not small either.
All right.
And these were the largest Pachycephalosaurs. So there's lots of smaller ones, including Micropachycephalosaurus,
which was probably tiny.
It was like probably like a foot long, I think, from what I remember.
Okay.
But yeah, small.
All right. And these were
herbivores.
Herbivores.
They ate plants.
They ate plants. Okay.
Prehistoric Planet, during its most recent season, had a section during the North America episode, I believe, or Wetlands. It was one of them on this species. So that's a very good segment on them.
Okay. And Prehistoric Planet, a good series.
Prehistoric Planet is an amazing series.
Okay.
Just especially with the first season, do a little research on the names because they for some reason leave out the names, but it's very good.
Okay.
We're talking like the most accurate series we have.
And who would have hunted these guys?
Probably young T-Rexes, I would assume.
Okay, so same time period as,
Yes,
as T-Rex.
but younger T-Rex. An adult T-Rex probably wouldn't bother or something.
Just be too tiny.
Maybe like Dakota Raptor, which
Okay.
was a raptor that was about the size of like the Jurassic Park Velociraptors, a bigger one. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
do an episode / post on Velociraptor one day. I'll explain the crazy stuff behind that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that wraps up.
And my dad is sad that DracoRex is now fake. He's sad.
He's still it's DracoRex. All those other two are DracoRexes. That's their name.
Okay.
They're just DracoRex. All right. So I think that wraps up DracoRex.
He's telling you lies.